sun now. As we come up to 6:20 local time on this Saturday evening. You get a fair bit of twilight this time of year.
Solid work on G-Cam there.
And Manly back with Tony Satini. He came up with a try-saving tackle in the first half. Story could have been even different going to half-time had the Warriors scored that opening points. And now with Peter Hiku, centre field, offload, juggled there by Bura, Cherry Evans, busiest players for Manly. Now Bura's been stripped, surely. Oh, no, he'd lost control, and they're saying tackle completed at the end of the set, and the Warriors can have it.
He was trying to offload Pakuya and Matangi with the defenders. Arms going all over the place and trying the offload. Ends up with Pakuya.
It wasn't end of the set. He's just ruled that he turned it over, so not enough attention to detail from Jamie Bura. And it comes to Mavabe with the flick pass this time, and away goes Fisiahi. Look at Glenn Fisiahi! 10 metres away from the line. Then on for Payro, and has not got it down, I don't think. Or has he?
I think you're wrong.
The in-goal judge, they say try. Matt Checken blows the whistle. The Warriors have got a second try, but Glenn Fisiahi, he had them running everywhere. How do you catch him?
Given his first opportunity in Taupo of all places, Glenn Fisiahi by Ivan Cleary. Knew he was a gifted runner. And look at him head infield. I thought they butchered it here actually. Too many cooks in the kitchen. The ball inside the Payru when there was three on the outside. Tompkins wanted one as well. And when? And where did he get that down? There was a bounce in there.
Yeah.
He's gifted. It's like a ghost runner.
By the way, we can't have it always. We can't say, well, we should have the video referee. They've missed something. But you watch at home. Payru, he doesn't get it down. He never got it down. I'll stick by the first call. But I say, you can't have it both ways. You can't have the video referee. We want instant decisions. We had instant decision. They got one wrong.
Just call that home ground advantage.
Johnson successful. So the in-goal judges here. Well, geez, there's some Mexicans in this crowd. Haven't they flown a long way to come to the Nines? They love their league, Mexico.
Many south of the border.
So Johnson, restart, goes short. It'll come down on the 30 from Johnson. 50-50 ball. It'll come the Warriors. Oh, Tuamavabe slid down like he was over at the speed skating in Sochi. And now with Johnson, 40 away. The weather's the same as Sochi, I'll say that. The Warriors with a big advantage here. 8 points with 7, or rather 6 to go. 6 and a little bit to go. Johnson on to Hurrell. He had a little breather after half-time. Now he's back out there. When you do have a breather on the bench, it is no more than 90 seconds or so. Here is Tompkins. Not quite as damaging in this game as he was in match number 1. They've ruled that was passed backwards and bounced forward, so that's legal. And it's Fusitua playing it out on that right wing. Now Tompkins, centre field to Ikahiifu, who'll lock horns with the Manly defence. Would be a telling blow if the Warriors could score in this set. This is the last tackle, and it's across to Tompkins. He's not running it to the line. He's passed out to Tuamavabe. He's unloaded. Warriors again. They've got their third try. Crowd erupts again. 3 straight tries to the Warriors.
Good ball movement. Got his first, he says. No problem at all. I love the way they make the decision in the middle of the football field. It was Lousy who jumped out of dummy half and found his support runner. Then Carlos Tuamavabe just drifts and takes the Manly defence to touch. And then a nice little flick. Push the right hand here. I'll push it behind my back. Beautiful line running from Fusitua. Deserves a try. Growing in stature.
Yeah, David Fusitua gets his first try for the Warriors today. Qatar has got 2 already today. And these are players that have graduated from the NYC side of last year that played in the grand final against Penrith. Johnson has had the perfect record today, and it ends right now. So 16 points to 4. 12-point ball game with a scorer to kick off again. So Warriors back into the drill. Here's Johnson. I'm not sure whether he's had a spell in this game. He changes at the last moment, looking to kick out to that right wing. And again, the Warriors will come up with a ball. They may come up with more than that. To Hurrell, centre field. Hurrell for Lamape. Lamape, who's almost the twin of Conrad Hurrell. When God made Hurrell, he kept the mould for Lamape, then threw it out. 3 metres away from the line.
Solomon Carter would question that.
Yes, that's a good point. Lamape, Lousy to Hurrell. They're playing amongst themselves, the big boys. It's been knocked down by Manly. It was a Hassan hand in there. Tackle count will restart. Bakuya goes close. So real pressure on Manly with the Warriors up by 12 and chasing a 4th try. Tompkins runs it for the first time in the match. Steps and now shrugs away. He's beaten another. Links up with Johnson. Bonus same try to Sean Johnson. I think we're going to enjoy seeing a Tompkins-Johnson combination for the next 3 seasons.
To be fair, Manly were struggling to hold on. 6 again, and that set of 5. This was the kick-off to regather the ball. Fitatua, the try scorer, goes up nicely, finds Bakuya. They shift it from here. Hurrell gets to play the ball. Johnson shifts it to the right. Then Tompkins hasn't had a lot to do. Some arm grabbing going on here. And guess who pops up on a nice little inside ball? Johnson goes for goal, brings it round. 5 points.
And Johnson then to convert right in front. Those empty seats, that's actually kept for the players. That area there, don't think that crowd haven't turned up. That is a players' lounge, and when you're dealing with the number of players we have on show, you'd have to go somewhere in between games. So there is the invitation for the squads to sit there and watch the match in shade. As we see Johnson going over again, getting the bonus zone try, 21-4. And again, well, why not keep going at the right side? Hassan has taken down.
Fitatua wasn't going to get a chance to jump up and compete for that ball.
Well,
Hassan just put the shoulder into him and said, here, sit down.
Yeah, he's a big unit, James Hassan. Here he is with the ball. The Manly try scorer from the first half. 5 metres inside the Warriors half now. Inside the final 2 of this one. We stand by to see the Raiders and the Cowboys in action next. Looking to register their first win, those 2 sides. Bureau and Manly, Hiku running out of ideas and options here. It's all a little sad. Totally lost their way in that play, and last it is now for Manly. They've used up 4. Bureau, Cherry Evans very flat up to the line. Hassan, and the Warriors get their revenge on Hassan.
He's come in and spot tackled Hassan, who's Fisiahi, and ripped the ball out at the same time. Suia-Matangi cops a high one, right across the throat. I'd speak like this later.
11 metres inside their own half, and the ball is with Lamape. Lamape over halfway, tackled by Blair, and Elliott just an innocent bystander to all of this. He's staying in the background of their Nines campaign. Qatar's got the ball inside the 30 and is offloaded, and the Warriors are going to get another one. It is Lolo here who scores. The young brigade are having a day out so far. Sui Loala Lolahia, another one of the NYC Grand Final side, finds his name on the score sheet.
When you need someone to loom up with a little bit of toe, often looking for your winger or a young 5'8" on the rise. This time it's Lolo here. Poor old Little John didn't have the speed to get across to him once he had some clear air. Well positioned as well by Solomon Carter, just drawing in the defence. So a nice little touch from Solomon. 2 youngsters carving up a storm. Why wouldn't they celebrate?
Yeah, they're enjoying it, aren't they?
Has he got any more than a high five, Matt Elliott? What do you think?
No. And Tompkins takes over the kicking duties from Sean Johnson, who's on the bench. But now it is put to Q in the rack time, 25 points to 4. And that will be the second time today that they've posted 25 points. Beat the Raiders game 1, 25-14. But that has been the highest score of the day. It's been equal, but no one's got better. So it's a resounding victory again to the Warriors. The bookies have got it right, it would seem. With Johnson and Tompkins guiding the ship and plenty of supporters in it. Warriors 25-4, and don't discount the crowd factor as well.
A U.S. Marine facing a second court-martial in the 2006 death of an Iraqi civilian was ordered Thursday to stand trial in August. He said outside court he was eager to put the case behind him. Sergeant Lawrence Hutchins III was formally advised of the charges during a hearing at Camp Pendleton Marine Base in California, but he did not enter a plea because he's looking for a new defense team. Hutchins was the leader of a squad of Marines on a mission to stop Iraqi militants' use of improvised explosive devices when witnesses say he and another Marine shot a 52-year-old father of 11 and grandfather of 4 and placed an AK-47 and a shovel next to the corpse to suggest he had been planting a bomb. Hutchins' 2007 conviction was overturned by a military court that found a statement he gave to U.S. Navy investigators while in custody should have been ruled inadmissible. The Court of Appeals for the Armed Forces reinstated his conviction the following year, but overturned it again in 2013. Hutchins is charged in the retrial with murder, conspiracy, making false statements, obstruction of justice, and larceny.
A 3-alarm fire overtook a Dallas apartment complex Thursday. Firefighters arrived on the scene where the blaze had burst through windows on the 2nd and 3rd floors of the building shortly after 6 p.m., local media said. Officials said crews were working quickly to contain the fire, which was threatening adjacent buildings. No injuries were reported, and authorities are looking into the cause of the fire.
Не хочет плыть за нас. Холодно, хитро.
Кров не чудиш? Или там замовити?